I don't know. I kind of made this a point on my gaming channel, but I've also made the point on here, I guess. I've actually seen other people's videos with the incident of Charlie Kirk and stuff, and how I'm actually supposed to feel about it, I guess. What feeling I should have some sort of feeling, I guess. And I've seen so many people say, I should feel one way or another, more or less, or condone or condemn what other people think. And first of all, I don't condone violence whatsoever, especially political violence. That's the thing. That's all I say. I can't feel anything. I mean, many years I've existed on this. I'm 43. I may have had some point, may have strong feelings about things one way or another. But, with this whole incident with Charlie Kirk, I'm at the point where, I've learned to expect it now. That people are going to start hating one another. And people have hated me for one reason or another. I'm listening to this guy have his own point of view or whatnot. It's bad enough putting up with so much crap in my own lifetime to have a strong opinion about other people, but at the same time, I don't have any feelings if it's not like anyone close to me. I mean, of course, I had feelings when my dad passed away, but when I listen to our political discord going on, I've already chosen a side, apparently. And whether or not my own intellect has maybe damaged goods to make me feel any sorts of empathy for this loss of life, my whole point is, why should I feel so heartbroken when I have also been so challenged in my life? I can't really feel anything for anybody else. I know I'm not a liked person. I mean, I'm disabled. I'm 43. I'm disabled. And I have learned that people hate disabled people. Given in our political discord already, people have already hated me. I don't feel like I get the same respect as if maybe Charlie Kirk has ever gotten the same respect. And for me to say that I respect him, let me just say, I just learned to leave him alone, and I hope to goodness he leaves me alone. Because I really don't want to be bothered by people like him. Because I know what they think of me. I don't care. I mean, for me to go, because I have yet to get file for Social Security, and he's one of these conservatives that are so anti, they hate Social Security. Religious people, anybody who believes in liberty to the same degree as he does, the life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, for me to respect him, let me just say, I respect him enough just to hope to goodness he leaves me alone. And let me try to have some sort of semblance of life and liberty and pursuit of happiness. But I feel like compared to him, my life is just meaningless. I don't feel overjoyed that he got shot, but I don't feel any sense of loss whatsoever anymore. I used to feel bad for anybody. But with this whole thing with the empathy and being so woke, and woke is now turned into this N-word right now. I've learned not to expect any kind of empathy from anybody. And I've learned just to leave this Charlie Kirk alone, which is really none of my business anymore. I know I've become tone deaf. I know I don't feel anything. I'm guilty as charged. I admit to my crime on that. I can't feel for him. I can't feel for anyone who does not love me the same way that apparently God loves him. I can't, and maybe it is envy, I don't know. But I'm going to admit it right now, I'm guilty. And it's problem enough that, we all make unfortunate choices. I've always been told that I've learned to I feel like from people like Charlie Kirk, I feel like I am forced to live in this shame that I have to accept responsibility of my actions. And there is no way to actually get any help or try to find a way to turn my own life around. And he, of course, had a better life than probably I've had. Had the better means. But at the same time, I didn't have that same kind of, didn't follow that same kind of path he did. But I feel like I am more shamed about who I am as a woke person because of people like him who thinks white men like me should be more like him and such. And that's just not who I am. And for me to feel any kind of sense of loss, I don't feel like any sense of loss. I'm at the point in my life where, yes, it's senseless. But when we think about 1776, someone shot. That started a war. I mean, violence is what made America today, unfortunately. And for me to say something like that, I don't know what, I've been, taught that one day in 1775 that, someone fired that shot. And now people, when fire shots today, it's just what it is. I don't know anymore. I don't know who to feel sorry for. I don't know what to believe anymore. Because I've become so numb and so distant, because my values are just so out of touch. And then I'm going to be some sort of called such an idiot because I have no feelings and such. But what do you want me to say that would make this whole world feel better about itself? Because there are just not too many people who are pleased about who I am as I am, because I'm apparently woke and I am the N-word of society right now. Because of my lack of way I have shown empathy to one group of people but not to others. I believe in my own cause, but it seems like it doesn't align with a point of view that is just considered acceptable, if you know what I'm saying. Well, I mean, I do hope for the best of Charlie Kirk and his family. Or Charlie Kirk's family. But I'm not going to... I don't know if it's human nature or whatnot not to feel, because I don't follow his values. I don't follow the same path of God he followed. I'm not going to feel any sense of loss, because I felt like I have everything to lose from people like him. And the only thing is, I had everything to gain about who I am, the path I follow. And it's unfortunate that I'm just a devil. And when I was 9 years old, I was watching Star Trek at my cousin's, one of my dad's cousin's place, and my dad, her name was Sherry. She lived in Charlotte, and she came up while I was watching an episode of the original series of Star Trek. She came to me and she started preaching about me, saying that I'm going to be following the devil's work because I was sitting there watching Star Trek. I am basically the embodiment of the devil because I was watching Star Trek. And that's when my loss of faith came in. Because it was stupid, but I got mad. I felt like she was trying to force this kind of shame on me because I was watching science fiction. Apparently it's lethal. to my mind and soul or whatever. But I never really understood it, and that's where my love-hate with religious people goes and such. So I thought I'd share that with you, because too many times I've been poisoned with this shame. And it's not just one side of me, both sides I've been kind of shamed about one thing or another. But this kind of shame that I have received in my life is one of the major reasons I can't feel anything for this passing. And this is one of those things that if it doesn't involve people I know or follow, love, or whatnot, or have a deep bond with, why am I going to feel anything? Of course, a murder happened, and then yes, whoever murdered Charlie Kirk is going to face the consequences. But I'm not going to feel anything. I'm not going to feel anything. I got my own life.